Okay, so I press live and we are live. Hi, Anja.
Hi,
Hi,
Anna.
everybody. Happy New Year.
Wait, I have to do it for the new year too, having YouTube running in the background. Happy
Of
New
course,
Year.
there's not a show with that, you know?
Got to.
Here, I'm trying to get the chat going. So give me guys a minute.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, here we are. So welcome everybody to the Raven Wolf channel. This is Anna. Happy 2020. And I thought what would be a best way to start the new year with doing card readings with Anja for 2020. My very first video of 2020 is with Anja.
That is awesome. Thank you, Anna. It's my
No,
first.
thank you. So, do you had a good New Year's Eve?
Very relaxed.
Right?
Well, I
Yeah.
watched you and Ransom on Rex's.
Oh
And then
yeah.
later
Yeah,
I joined you.
I was yesterday on the Leak project with Ransom and Rex. So that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I was a little nervous.
No, you did great. There was no need to be nervous.
Oh no, I get a little nervous every once in a while, but so I thought before we start doing readings, well, we don't do a recap of how I'm curious to know how not only in your personal life, but how do you think energetically and then the collective how 2019 was. And because see, I have a conspiracy theory, you know, my conspiracy theories that 2019 was a year where we went through a lot of challenges, a lot of things that seem to get stuck. It finally moved forward, but in other areas, I feel like it was preparing you for what's coming this 2020. So, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I remember our last show where we talked about and also mentioned that yeah, lots of changes is coming and are coming. My English, sorry, and yeah, that people will be challenged, changes, releasing, and also that yeah, some people will literally lose it. Groups will separate, new groups will build.
Yes, that's true.
Do you
I
remember
remember
that?
having, yes, I remember having that conversation with you saying that at the beginning of last year, that last 2019 was going to be kind of like a challenge kind of year where, you know, the universe was going to put you to a test to see if, you know, if you really learn your lessons from the past or you're going to just keep doing the same old thing, you know? And unfortunately, people that I know and, you know, I see some of them that yes, they move forward. They, you know, they learn from their mistakes. They're, you know, becoming or leveling up in a way, right? But others, they just stay in the same. Like seriously, people,
Yeah,
what's
same
wrong with
habits,
you?
same patterns, and trying to kind of interrupt with other people's life that are moving forward, and
Right,
it's we have no understanding at all for.
right,
So
right. So yeah, no, I remember having that conversation. How the 2019 was gonna be kind of like a test to see it was gonna present same situations that we had dealt in the past to see if we were gonna, you know, pass the test or not.
yeah, and some did, some moved on, did what they had to do, and it was painful for everyone. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Um, I was like done. I had it done like dinner, right? And even then, when good things happen in your life, like it did in my personal life with Jeremy, you still get triggered, right? When you think, oh, I'm done, I'm done. And
And see,
then,
that's another thing. And I think that's a continuously thing. I don't think it's nothing special about 2019, but, you know, those things that you thought that you dealt with, like insecurities or, you know, jealousy, whatever it is that you thought that you mastered, you went through it and no, you're good. all of a sudden with these full moons, they're like, remember me? You know?
Hello, I'm still here. So what have we learned, honey? What have we learned? Explain.
Right. So yeah.
It was good, like, because it was like kind of like, it was like before, how can you say, when you're um about to give birth, right? With everything built up in you, and then with the rest, you like literally, that's how I felt it. I mean, not physically, but giving
Right.
birth, right? It came out, and then you had the chance, you either pulled it, went through it, you pulled it out, or yeah, you still have it, right? So I know some don't want to deal with the pain or just shove it further back, and some they
Or
need,
act as a victim again, right? Be
yeah,
the victim.
those
And
are my favorite ones. I have no compassion really anymore.
yeah, no. I mean, and we all, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I know that I had been a victim before or acted like I'm the victim.
Oh
And
yeah.
that had led me nowhere, really. Nowhere in my spiritual walk. It was just something that kept me stuck in a place where, oh, poor me. And that was it. So when you finally break the shackles of victimhood mentality, that's when you're able to move on and progress in your spiritual walk. Before we keep going forward, I want to say welcome to everybody in the chat, everybody that is watching. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you and I hope you like my content. And yeah, I appreciate every one of you. Manic, happy new year. It's nice seeing you. And anyways, yeah, I just want to address.
Yeah, I'm just saying hi, everyone. Bottle caps.
So,
Your parents is
um,
chewing your ear off.
Bottle Cup says, I'm a victim right now. My parents, that's
Yeah,
funny.
he has the funniest bird ever. Like he
Excuse
sends
me.
me clips about his bird. It's like so funny. It's like that bird got a screw loose, like
That's
in a good
funny.
way.
I love birds.
Me too. Reminds me of the one I had back in Germany.
Oh, you had a bird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had a
What
little
kind?
parrot too.
Oh,
Those little ones with the little brushy thing on your head.
yeah, the spiky stuff.
And yeah, I got them from private, so they didn't know that birds can have eggs. Well,
Oh,
take a guess, they can, right? So, and so I took one, and of course he was very attached to me, like really cute. He took showers with me. He was mad when I closed the washroom door, the bathroom door.
oh wow.
No, he had to sit on the
What was
shoulder.
his name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Nice. And what
He was
happened to Charlie?
pulling off spaghettis off my plate and crap like
Oh,
that. Well, what happened to him? I never got him back. Like when I went on vacation, I gave him to my mom to take care of him for 2 weeks. And she had a coworker that had a parrot that always had a buddy, and that other one died. So she decided to give my bird away.
ah,
And of course, I started a shit show, but I never got my bird back. I'm like, what am
that's
I gonna do?
rude. Who
Kill
was
the
she to give
woman?
your bird?
Yeah, well, that's why I don't talk to the family anymore. It's not my
That's not
family
very
anyway.
nice.
It's blood, but I don't talk to except my stepdad and of course my daughter, right? But out of question. But I found my family, here with my friends.
Yeah, and that's another good point that we can talk about, that sometimes we need to cut toxic people in our lives, um, even if it's family, right? Um, yeah, because sometimes the toxicity spreads and it won't let you move forward uh, either. So, as
Yeah,
messed up as it sounds, you know, we all individually, we have to take care of ourselves first. And I know that sounds, for some people, that can be selfish, but that's not selfish at all. Actually, the other way is being selfish, not taking care of yourself and, you know, not being your full potential and offering your full potential to others because you don't self-care.
yeah, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. I mean, uh, I had that talk yesterday with Jeremy. I mean, about past, right? I'm not bringing it up again, but in those 7 years, I was stuck. I didn't move on. I felt sorry for myself that I was stuck there, and then I was, oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. So kind of that part of victim. But once I moved on, when I finally said that's it, I mean, look what happened. If you would have told me 3-4 years ago I would be going on YouTube, I would have said, yeah, right,
Yeah, I
sure,
know, right?
go
Same with
away.
me. Same with
So
me.
um and I thought I'm never going to find anyone, and now I did, right? And
That's
so
awesome. I'm so
without
happy for you.
without looking. So, and a lot of good things happened. I mean, I have
And
friends
that's how
like
usually,
others.
sorry.
No, I'm just saying I have friends like you, Sue, like the others. It just that's family for me. It doesn't matter what, when you
Right,
trust and depend and grow together. You
right.
know, when you help each other and not stab each other in the back with bullshit. So that's family for me.
With unnecessary things. No, I definitely agree. I mean, I can say that I'm closer to you than to my own blood sister. So I'm really grateful for our friendship and for all the people around me. And, also Ransom. And, with me and Ransom, it wasn't planned. It just, like you said, I feel like when you are on a search on the prowl for, oh, I need to find the perfect man, or I need to find this or that, like usually that doesn't, um you're forcing things to happen. But when it happens unexpectedly and so natural, that I feel like that's when truly the universe is sending you blessings to you.
Yeah, but this is the part that we have to learn too. We have that's I think that includes the letting go of everything. Is it family? Is it friends? Is it relationship? Everything that doesn't suit you, that holds you back. I said once you let that go and you're in peace with yourself, then everything else comes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I find.
Exactly.
Meow.
So do you have any wishes or any hopes for 2020? And I mean, you can go personal if you want to, but I'm just saying in general for people. And
Oh yeah, I think I have the same wish as everyone else, that everybody wakes the hell up, right? And sees what's going on and support each other and really reach out to each other. The ones that are a little behind, to pull them along and help with a bit understanding.
right,
And yeah, I have a feeling this, like a lot of people like you as well, that this is like an important year too, and we
right,
all feel the change is coming, and I feel there's not much time left. And I don't mean that in an apocalypse kind of way.
right, right, right.
It's just something big is happening. And
Yeah,
like everyone that knows me knows I'm into Ragnarok. But again, not in a post apocalypse picture. For me, it's just a shift in people, right? And that whoever steers the show in the background, they get weaker. So, and also, as spiritual everyone is and awaken, make sure you still ground. I mean, you're still living here, right? Even though we don't like our meat bags or our life here, but our planet needs us too.
right, right. No, I agree with you what you said. I want to address a comment. Steven says, I know, right? Why hold on to something you don't want? And it's interesting because when I read that, sadly, we as humans, we tend to stay in situations or with people or in, yeah, in situations where we're not happy, when things are holding us down, when you can't be who you truly want to be. And we tend to stay in those patterns because it's familiar to us, right?
It's
That's what
comfortable.
we know. That's what we're used to, and something new sometimes can be intimidating, the unknown, right? The not knowing, the, well, yeah, I'm in this horrible relationship, but who knows, if I leave this person, I might be by myself the rest of my life, things like that, that our mind, our ego, you know tries to protect us in a sense, right? But yeah, I think that's why people stay in situations that they're not happy, because they're afraid of the unknown. But remember, no risk, no reward. And at least if you don't get the reward with the risk that you take, at least you can go back and be like, you know what, I did that, it didn't work out, but I did it, right?
Exactly. And I think if you did it and even tried, the reward will come because you send it out,
That's
right?
right.
And
That's
it's
right.
just
And sometimes what we want is not what we need. So
exactly. And we just have to stop being comfortable. I mean, okay, the programming is a big part too. We are raised off all you're nothing, right? And this is how it goes, and this is how it has to be. But we also got to learn to take on a little self responsibility. I mean, by now we know what's cooking in the kitchen, we know what's happening, what's going on. So there is no excuse anymore to say, "Oh, I'm programmed." I know. So no, it's too much out there. Information is everywhere, but also yeah, be careful with the information you're getting, because sometimes
yeah,
it's hidden agendas, I would say, no matter
yeah,
how spiritual the channel or the people appear. It's
right,
either money grab or to get you off the path. Hidden
right.
cults, they are very,
Distractions. Those are distractions, really.
yeah. So
But yeah,
that was the word I was looking for, distractions. So um,
yeah, I agree with you. And like you said, I also believe 2020 is a big year, not only for all the planetary changes that we're about to face, but also in the occult, right? 2020, seeing clearly. I feel like a lot, I mean, it has been progressively happening since, I don't know, I want to say the past 3 years. But 2020, I think the the crazies are gonna come out, and they're gonna be right in your face, and they're not gonna give a shit if
no,
if how messed up it is or how not. It's just things is gonna be right on our face, and it's up to us to be able to distinguish, right?
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, and the ones that don't know how, they have people now to reach out to.
Yeah,
But like I said, if you have to pay $300 $400, yeah, my personal opinion, not worky. I mean, it's okay to charge, absolutely, an energy exchange of any kind. But
yeah,
if you have to pay $300 and you can't, and you're being dropped like a hot potato because you can't,
because the intention's there, right? Like,
sorry. I mean,
yeah,
of course, I want to, get paid too if I do something, because if I do a reading, it's an hour long. If I
right.
do
It takes a
energy
lot of
work,
energy.
it's in 2 hours at least if I do energy work. But
Yeah,
if I know someone doesn't have money, I would never reject them, you know,
right,
and ever.
right.
And so far, I always like James sent me something, and or Grey Wolf, he sent me some stuff, Donald, like I'm getting presents, little thank yous. And
It,
they mean a lot to me. It doesn't have to be about the money.
it does. It does. It feels nice when somebody acknowledge and recognize your hard work. you
Yeah.
know I mean, I'm not saying that we're searching for recognition all the time or acknowledgement all the time, but every once in a while it's nice to hear somebody, thank you, you helped me so much in this area, or thanks to you I was able to move on whatever. I think that's what feeds the soul in a way, because that's the
And what
reward.
everybody has to be aware of with energy work, no one can take the issue away from you. No one. What is it? Card readings, rune readings? Is it energy work, healing work? You know, like we open the doors, we help you, we show you the
Which
path.
is the tool, right?
But yeah, but you got to actually do it. So it's not that you can say, oh, I got this bad habit. Please take it away from me now, you know,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I wish it would be as easy as that, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. I would just be, I mean,
The
but I
snap of
also,
a fingers, you're gone.
or do that, wiggle the nose.
Oh yeah.
But I also see, I mean, I would say I could do some of it, most of it, take it away. But I also believe that we need the experience. We need to feel it, or we don't learn.
What's that saying? You gotta feel it to heal it,
Yeah.
right?
Even I'm sure some people are like, what are you talking about? You crazy? But it is, and I can say it because I've been going through it and I'm still doing like in the last push. And and this matter, if I could, um uh I usually don't do collective rune readings, and I don't. But when I talked last time, I had a little video out about daggers, the dawn, the changes, you know, the good needs the bad needs the good. I'm not getting into that now. But so to me, that rune came in personal matters, which I'm not going to explain. But it's also, that rune is also the end of the journey. So, and it's the rune Odal or Otala. And yeah, what this rune is actually, it symbolizes home. And but home has, of course, for everyone else a different meaning, right? It could be land, a country, it could be your home, it could be the home inside of you, you know, that's what it is for me, for example, that when you finally get home, for me it's like I can finally be who I am. And so and she's the last rune in the Fudak. So how can I say that it's a little collective? That's why I don't do it. It's just the energy. So um it is like the rune of the journey, that you finally got to the end of your journey, right?
Mm.
So and
Maybe
now,
it's not like a collective, but you can use it as the energy for this coming year.
yeah, that's what it is for me, the energy, right? So
How it's gonna
with
set.
everything going on in this world in general, right? So um yeah, it's like the end. It's like it goes back to the roots of Yggdrasil, of the Yggdrasil tree. And so we did such a long journey, you know, we've been through all the chaos and everything. And now we're here, now we're home, and now where we're finally where we are, uh we have to defend it, and we will know how to defend it. So, and you now have the knowledge. Let's take, for example, boundaries. You know, boundaries are very important. If you finally get to the point where you are now with all the work you did, it's very important to set up boundaries. Um, your privacy, it is. And also it speaks about your tribe, your family that you get together with, that it's your own identity is in this rune. So yeah, I'm not getting into the rune magic because I just don't online. But it's, yeah, this rune helps you also, which a lot of people experience too. And I think it's going to get more tense because the veil is getting, you know, close to where it has to be. So it also, since I said home is, for example, inside of me, that I know who I am. This rune helps you to connect with your ancestors, which I believe we carry inside of us. Is it your spirit guides, the gods like Odin? I carry it inside of me. You know, it's not an entity I'm worshiping. It's all inside of us. So, and that's what I always say. You can, you know, you have the answers inside of you, and that's what this rune is about. So, and that's what I got. Like, we are finally getting home, no matter where home is for you. And now you have to learn to put up your boundaries that you don't get shoved back. Get together with your tribe, and maybe down the road we finally learn to be one tribe again, which, yeah, is a lot of work on this
I
world.
love that. I love that. Yeah, it is. It is.
But that's just like, the energies I get. I mean,
So
every rune has a different meaning for the personal individuum, but this is just the energy, and it came right after daggers, the dawn. So
it's
for me,
perfect.
so I thought I share that.
Well, thank you for that. And by the way, Anja does rune readings, card readings, and energy work. Would you call it?
Energy work, healing work. Yeah,
Yes.
I work I I work the cedar way, or cedar. It's a North shaman witch.
Nice.
So that's what I do.
Nice. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out her channel, go check it out. It's in the description box. Is her name Anja Taik? Did I say it right? I always
Taish.
ask you.
But you said it good, Taish. But you
So
don't clear
yeah,
your throat.
go check out her channel. So I thought maybe we should last night on the I was gonna say the R&R show, but I guess it was kind of like an R&R show on the 420 TV Freedom is Films channel for
Yeah.
New Year's. I was pulling one card, and my intentions for the readings was what does each individual people they need to focus on for 2020, or something that they need to acknowledge or pay attention to, right? So why we don't do that again and see what we will get.
Okay. Let me see.
So 420, that's your favorite number. Nice. So who would like a reading? James says, Raven, thinking about last night readings today. Thanks. You're very welcome. Yeah. Excuse me. I feel like I'm getting better, but I still have that occasional cough there, so I apologize. But yes, Max Vision's card last night said he needed to relax. And I remember that. Okay, Deborah Tucker would like a reading. So
Alrighty.
so remember, the intention is, what does Deborah Tucker needs to pay attention in 2020,
It's
or
yes, bottle caps. It's 420.
or any area that she needs to pay attention to for Deborah. Okay. Okay, got that. All right. Oh, I'm gonna take that one. So I was shuffling, and this card was upside down, so I think that's meant for you. All right, Deborah. I'm just gonna go ahead and start, Anja.
Yes, please.
So Deborah, for you, I got hostilities, card of hostilities, and also the sharpened instincts. So I feel like, Deborah, this is kind of like a warning for you that in some area in your life you might experience some hostilities. Now I don't, obviously I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything. I see this most of as a warning, not as a well, as a warning, and as something that it will make you be prepared. So whenever that situation happen where some hostilities with family or work or business or whatever, when that situation starts approaching, you'll be more ready and more prepared to handle those situations. That's what I get from this card. I don't mean to scare you or anything. It's more to help you prepare, kind of like to be ready for whatever it will, happen next. But I love the card that you got, the sharpened instincts. So I think that 2020 is gonna be a year where you're gonna start embracing and um, not embracing, but exploring more into your abilities and what you can do, because I know that you are pretty aware of your psychic abilities, but 2020 I feel is going to help you sharpen them, in a sense that you're going to be able to discover new ways of things that you can do. So there you go. Deborah says yes, I can see it already. Yeah. Well, perfect. So the more you're prepared for ahead, the better you're gonna be able to handle the situation. So I don't. You got this, Deborah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have here. I have the sacrifice here. So, which literally said in the past, you were very self-giving. I mean, giving, not self-serving, self-giving. You gave a lot and you sacrificed a lot, right, in your life for others. So, and I have the 5 of coins here. So, but what that tells me is the self-sacrifice here, that giving others, that kind of is holding you back on your path. So you kind of got to watch out for yourself now, and if there's some fear left, you will overcome that. I mean, we all have that little doubt coming here and there. And just remember, there is a life purpose for you, so I'm thinking with all the other cards, sometimes you ask yourself for your purpose. And what I have here is also the Gandalf, who stands for wisdom. So like Anna said, you are totally aware of your abilities and you will get there. Just, get back on track, trust yourself again, watch people around you, don't have them take advantage of you, because that will hinder you in your way, in your trust. So sort them out, trust the right people. And yeah, that's what I feel. You have to trust the right people and you have to sort them out. But with that wisdom of yours here, you feel, and you don't have to feel bad if you reject people. You don't.
Yeah, kind of like we were talking about in the beginning, right? But I hope you enjoy your reading, Deborah, and happy 2020 for you. All right, so next is.
Did that resonate, Deborah? I didn't read the chat. Oh yeah, it did. Okay.
Let me see. Let me pull the chat again on my screen here. Okay. Yeah, Deborah says yes, been working on that. Thank you. So we're gonna do Pure Love Ascension next.
Okay.
And I like that name, Pure Love Ascension. Okay, 2 cards.
Nice. Wow. Sweet.
You ready, or do you want me to go first?
I have one more to shovel.
Okay, so I shall go first then. Okay, so Pure Love Ascension. I guess I can show you the cards I got, and then I'll tell you what I get from them. So you got the Guardian on the Gate, the Broken Heart, Take a Moment, and Play. So right away, I felt like 2019, you experienced some form of a heartbreak. And that is in the past. And I feel like since the intention was for 2020, this card is telling me that it's time to heal up, to heal the wounds that happened in the past. Don't let those hurts opening up, reopening. You've been suffering way too much for whatever that was, and it's time to move on. No more putting a band-aid on top of this, and then later, the wound did not heal and it will open again. No more of that. It's time to start this 2020 with a fresh heart, with learning things from the past and leaving that to heal and move forward. Now I feel like for some reason that situation has to do with this card, with the Guardian on the Gate, because I feel like this is you, and the gate is right there. And I don't know if you guys can see, but she has a necklace. I don't know if you guys can see. Has a necklace, and the necklace is the key. So you have the key to move on, to move forward, to not be stuck, like I said, not being dwelling on the past and whatever did not work and the past hurts. Like I said, it's time to move forward. These two cards are telling you to open that damn gate. You have the key, move forward, and great things are, in the horizon for you. Now, the card says here to take a moment, and I'll read what it says right there. It says, "Stop. Now is not the time to rush into decisions you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward." Well, that goes right away with what I was saying. Maybe it will be a good time for you to get all those feelings on a box, and you acknowledge them, you see them, and just release it, because they're not, but yeah, take that moment. And also you got the play card, and this card pretty much is telling you to allow your inner child to come out and play. And and again, it has a lot to do with this, because this is an inner, to me, that's a child. It's a representation of you. Maybe those hurts had to do with your inner childhood that they're still dwelling, or dwelling, is that the word? I don't know. But yeah, take a moment to do something that you truly enjoy for you. And that's all I got. Your turn, Anja.
Okay. All right. I got the mutation here. And from what I see and feel, I mean, that's the spiral, and it leads to your core, right? So it's open now, and I feel you started that process of going to that core. So this is happening. You're walking to that core. You still have to push a little more through, I feel, but it's there. So you're doing your work, but you still have to, like, I think we, all of us, still do a little more pushy. But with this, also with this spiral here, I see you're protected. I feel this is like a protection bubble. So you're safe to do whatever you have to do. And I like that came together here with the spiral is the Fool card here. You see that popped out right after. So I like it. It's like once you're here, you're gonna be the fool, you know. There is the light, and you're all like, "Woohoo! I did it!" And we know you start from zero, which is good, which is the new beginning, the new Beth, how she is and how she wants to be, and once you're in the core, finally, you know, all the abundance you, and we know what the citron is for too. It's for healing. It's for also, it helps for magical purposes or energy work, from what I feel for you. And so abundance will be yours in every matter. So, and so what I got here, which is interesting, it's again, they're for me, it's Ran, but it looks for me like roots, right? So again, we're at the core. So go back to your root center. I mean, you know how all to do all of this. I know you do. And so yeah, stabilize your roots a bit, and don't be afraid. Just keep going what you do, and then you can let go. And I find it also, when I look at it, it's kind of interesting, because Anna mentioned the inner child. That looks not like a, big person to me either. So just free that. So yeah, you're almost there. I'm done.
Nice. So I hope you enjoy your reading, Pure Love Ascension. And next, M. Rum is next. But first, I want to make sure you're still here. So let us know in the chat that you're still here. M. Rum. ROM.
It wasn't Stephen, whatever.
No, actually, I have in my chat, in my phone, the chat backed up where people started asking for
Because
reading.
I don't. I just have it here on the.
Yeah, there you go. No problem. And just so you know, please be patient with us, guys. We will get as many readings as we can, but we're not gonna be rushing them, and we're gonna take our little time to make sure that the message that we're trying to convey will pass through. So please, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for wanting a reading. Just please be patient. We'll get as many as we can. Okay, so you are here, so let's do this. Reading for M. Rum.
Okay. Too many.
Okay, Emram, I'm picking up, before I even pull any cards, connecting to your energy, and I'm feeling some kind of tingling on the head, maybe your crown chakra.
That's funny. You just said that, and I pulled the energy card.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah, you're definitely getting some activations on your crown chakra, or I don't know if you've been feeling some tingling sensations, or I don't know. I'm picking up something with your head for sure. Let me see. Okay. So let's see.
I'm having a lot of.
Oh, that's beautiful. Huh? What you said, Anja?
Oh, I have always had so many come out.
Yeah. Rom says yes, tingling and headaches. Yeah, definitely. I picked that up as soon as I connected with your energy. Okay. All right. So okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. All right. Rom, you got the Cornucopia card, the world, listen, strength, and serenity. So I feel like this 2020, you're gonna be feeling, you're gonna have a lot of opportunities coming at your door, and those opportunities are gonna bring abundance with the Cornucopia card here. So pretty much be aware of people and situations where opportunity will be presented to you. This could mean business. This could mean in a relationship. This could mean, in different, a lot of different areas. Just be aware when those situations happen, so you can take advantage. I don't want to say take advantage of the situation, but you can take. Well, I guess, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Take advantage of the situation and don't let something beautiful pass through you. Now, with the Serenity card here and the Strength. So the Serenity card, it says, the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday, from last year. Don't let the past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. And kind of like we were talking at the beginning of this live stream, right, Anja?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the Strength card says, strength comes in many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and balance, body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continuous basis. You're never really alone, and we're always with you. That's beautiful.
That's very beautiful.
And last, with the Listen card. So pretty much it's telling you to listen to your own inner wisdom. Go within. Maybe you've been trying to seek a lot of different avenues of of wisdom when you haven't really go within, because you'll be surprised how much knowledge we hold within, in our DNA and stuff. So maybe try to go more within this 2020. So yeah, that's what I got for you.
I'm cracking up here. Just because of the cards I have, not because of your reading. So, yeah, I have the energy card here for you. So, and from looking at the card and feeling into the energy, you're like getting blasted right now. Like, I think you're gonna get it from left and right energy wise. So, could be from my experience, like if you get like totally energy boosts, make sure you handle that overload carefully. Don't go all bonkers, because you're going to be exhausted a few weeks later. Just a recommendation how to maybe deal with this, because I'm just speaking of experience. Like if you get an energy boost like that, you're all like woohoo out there, right? And then you're like whoa. So try to feel a bit into that energy. And with this energy boost, you will get more ideas. Kind of here, this is a world card, but what I feel with this energy coming, you will get more ideas. Yeah. And looking at the card as well, new roads will open up for you. You will have to make decisions. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're getting blasted. Yeah, it is. I know totally what you mean. That's what I said. slow, take it slow. So, but still, once you're through this, you will get new opportunities. The world will be open to you. You will have new abilities, a new path will open for you. So, and I also got the music here. But this is not also, yeah, you can have music maybe to support you, this energy flow, right? Something relaxing, maybe to fall asleep. Maybe it's your inner music, listen to yourself, or what I'm getting for you is actually going outside. The music of the trees. If you live, if you're happy enough to live by running water, listen to the water. Um, just maybe sit outside, close your eyes, and listen to the noise around you, depending on where you are. If you're in a city, maybe find a park or something, and just listen, you know. And I'm sure you will get some messages. I don't know why, but I'm getting this picture. So
That's funny that you said listen, because look, the card that I got, the listen card.
yeah, and I'm getting very strong that, yeah, to go outside to listen to the trees. Maybe some tree has a message for you, you know. Maybe go to an oak tree. I mean, oak trees are famous for boosting you with energy, but what a tree can do for you, he can level your energy level. So if you talk to the tree and ask the tree, hey, give me the energy I need, it might also take some back. And I'm also feeling solar plexus is a little overflowing here with fire. So, oh, see, perfect. Yeah, lake house. Yeah, ta-da. So, yeah, do that. And what I have here is Sinmara, which is the nightmare, but it's not a nightmare. Don't get scared. For me, this is more like you're waking up out of that nightmare that you were in. Is it old pattern? Is it old pain? Whatever there was, it's like the death card you can see. You will rise again. You will totally rise again. This is actually very beautiful. But like I said, I mean, awesome that you're so lucky living at a lake. Just sit there, close your eyes and listen. Like, this is all I have for you. And like I said, the energy, take it really slow. It will drain you like, you know, hell. And we all know that. So even though it's an energy boost, it's just like overwhelming that you don't know if you're going left or right, you know?
Yeah.
So
I hope you enjoy your reading, Emrom. And next is Mr. Alex. Alex,
yeah, you've been through
your
a lot.
fellow.
That's
This,
what I get with that card, Emrom. That's that one, the nightmare.
oh, shoot.
So,
I did something to my computer.
but as you can see, the window's open, you know, it's over. Hands on feet and fire, yeah.
You're very welcome, Emrom.
Yeah, very well.
You're very welcome. All right, Alex, and is your fellow eagle mate, Anya, because you're an eagle too. So,
Oh,
on
Alex.
your day sign, on Mayan. Okay.
All
So
right.
let's.
So, Mr. Eagle, Alex.
Yes.
Jack, bottle cap. Jack is your bird.
What about Jack?
Isn't that your bird? Oh, he's funny. The death card sounds like a bad marriage. No. It cracked me up. Poor Jackie.
By the way, these are mini readings. On a full reading, we can go more in detail and more. We will be able to get more information about whatever energy is around you. These are just like a teaser kind of thing, and we cannot go as deep as we would in a personal reading. Like I said, Anya offers personal full readings, and I do as well. So, just saying.
Yeah, you're more like the card reading pro, and I do the runes. So. Oh, and Lady Spitfire, you have her too on the list?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna love this, Alex. Ah! Oh my god. Now I drop all the cards. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So Alex, I got, like I said, I'll tell you the cards I got, and then I'll go into explaining what I get from them. So you got, I can't say this freaking word, strategy, whatever. That
Strategy. I can't even say herbs. Always say herbs, but it's herbs. Right, Jeremy?
blossoming abundance, synchronicity, and support. So Alex, I believe that this 2020, it is going to bring you some blossoming abundance in all areas in your life, but here's the catch. You need to strategize. Can't say that freaking word, but you know what I'm saying, right? You need to make strategic moves and be smart about the decisions and the blocks that you're building to accomplish what you want with your abundance, right? Um, remember, and this, okay, this just came to my head. To be able to have something that will last, you need to have a good foundation, right? You cannot build a house on a muddy ground because, you know, it won't hold up. Yeah, you can build it, but it will fall down. So you need to have like a good, you know, ground where you can start building up and have strong, you know, walls and stuff. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is this: be smart about the decisions that you're going to be taking in 2020. They will bring you abundance, but you have to be smart about doing those decisions, taking those decisions. Then with the synchronicity card coming out, I will read what it says here, but I feel like synchronicity, and that's why I said I think you're gonna love that card, is because I know that you're very big about synchronicities, number synchronicities. So make sure you not only pay attention to number synchronicities because you're very aware of those. Like I know you're on it when you see a number and stuff, but also pay attention to other synchronicities that the universe is sending your way. Because I think those synchronicities are the road to strategize on your future plans. But anyways, this card says, you are noticing the signs of synchronicity that spirit world has been sending to you at this time. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a question. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, my nose is itching, they are being guided to you from spirit to help you for a specific reason. It goes pretty much with what I said. And I think that specific reason is that abundance that you are seeking and you've been seeking for the past years. And the last card I got is support, which is advising you to reach out to people to people that you can trust, and yeah, reach out for support. I feel like you're the kind of person that you try to do everything on your own, and then at the last minute you want all the help that you wanted, and just like that. And that doesn't happen like that. when you face a situation or an issue, try to tackle it right there and then, and try to get the support right away. Don't shove those things in the back, because it's not good. It's not good when you do something in a rush way. So do ask for the support. You know who you can trust, I believe, and yeah, reach out. And that's what I got.
Whoa. So I have here the wisdom for you. So this is the inner knowledge you have, right? The connection. That's what I really see. The little pyramid, your eyes. And even though this is like a star kind of thing, this is you being in the dark, starting to see now. You know, you can start using your wisdom. So don't hold back, really. You know, use your knowledge, but you're not trusting yourself really. So it's still a bit dark there. So you're not really 100% there, even though you could. And I think the core of all of that, women. So I have the Queen of Swords, and I don't do that in an astrology way, whatever the Queen of Swords represents. I just see the sword. I don't like the sword, and I don't like the energy of the sword. So for me, it's like a kind of backstabbing thing, you know? And since the sword is in the water, I feel it's your emotions. And this is actually holding you back here from passion, from the real love that is about to come. So this is still hindering you. So, and that all goes hand in hand with this here. You need to trust a bit more, you know, your intuition a bit more. And the same here again, I got the same. You have the manifestation, you are manifesting stuff, you're manifesting abundance and love, you're on it. That's what this says. But still, there is this conflict coming up again. So something needs to go that's blocking you. And this is here, the reassurance card. You need to protect yourself a bit. And that goes well with what I said before about setting boundaries. You know, it's reassure, you know, with the knowledge, with the gut feeling you have, just be reassure that this will not break you, whatever you do for people. Okay. And protect yourself more. Put up boundaries. You have to really put up boundaries. Very strong. That's the word I get. Boundaries for you. So
Nice. Very nice. Okay, I hope you enjoy your reading, Alex. And next is James Lacour. If you're still here, let us know in the chat. So let's just give it a moment to see if James is still here with us in the chat. Alex says, thank you, Anja and Anna. Spot on. Yay.
good. Yeah, but really the boundaries, I get very strong for you, Alex. Boundaries, really. Because I mean, plus I know you're right, you're a good guy. You love everyone, but you don't have to love everyone, seriously. Because respect and love are two different things.
All right, so James, he's here, so let's do a reading for James now.
Hey, alien.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You won't believe me, man. Real.
Of course, okay. Wow, these cards are linking very well together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a story, right?
Yeah, it is. You want me to start?
Yeah, if you're ready, go ahead, Anja.
Okay, what I have here, I mean, James knows anyways. Necessity. So regardless of the word, you see the spindle here? And I'm about to laugh, but James knows why. So yeah, there's a spindle. Something new is getting weaved. Did I say that right? Weaved? Sometimes I don't know if my English is just terrible. And
What you said?
here's a spindle that is weaving.
Oh yeah, weaving. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. You got it right.
A new thread of life, and that means others here are being cut off and being released down to the ground, to the underworld, wherever. And due to this, we have the star here. There will be light in the dark again. So that will change things for you, because you got them above, you got them below, as above, so below, below. So that says whatever is coming your way is meant to be, no matter how. Okay. And grounding, a little more grounding, please. Like I said, I recommend the oak tree. I'm just keeping it short. James knows why. And at the end, I got the opportunity here. So, nice lady, I would say. Looks pretty, doesn't she? So, and yeah, and behind that, I see a new path, So, but do a little bit of that, and the dark times will end soon for you, as above, so below. Okay?
Okay, that's nice. That's a nice reading, Anja. Okay, so James, I'm gonna tell you the cards I got. So I got Deceit in reverse, Pairing Connection in reverse, Forgiveness, and the zodiac card of Gemini, and it's the twins. So I mean, this is pretty much self-explanatory. You've been dealing with some deceiving in the past, and it's hard not to say that it's related with a relationship, because the Caring Connections card came out in reverse. This card also means divorce and breakups and stuff. So I find that these two cards came together in reverse. So that is in the past, though. This is past energy. But for the present energy that you need to focus on 2020 is the forgiveness part. And I will read it. It says, holding on to resentments and anger is preventing you or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredible powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. And the forgiveness, a lot of people think is for the other person, like, oh, I forgive my mother for doing, no, the forgiveness part is for you, not for the other person. Because holding on to those resentments, to those negative emotions, it just pulls you down to negative and low vibrations and frequency, and that's not good. So remember, the forgiveness is not for the other person, but it's for you, so you can move forward, so you can have the relationship that you always wanted, so you can experience the things that you desire. But holding that, I see the resentment, I see it as a black ball of goo that is just sticky and is not good for you. So release it and do the forgiveness, definitely for this 2020 year. Now,
just remember, whatever was meant to be is meant to be for you, no matter how it will come to you.
Right. What's that saying? What is for you, it will always find a way for you. And when it's not, it's just not. Also, like I was saying, this card is the Gemini zodiac card, but the message for this card is, I feel like you've been feeling a little bit insecure and indecisive at the moment and not knowing which way you want to go. But take a moment to reflect the things that happened in 2019, and reflecting and even writing them. I don't know if you do writing or not, but I'm feeling that very strong. Maybe on a piece of paper, write down, all the things, the disillusionments, the things that you dealt with in 2019. And finally, that's going to help you release it, right? At the end, you can do a kind of burning ceremony or ritual, right? Where you burn the paper of the things that you wrote. And when you're burning it, you're releasing it.
On fire.
Yes. So that's what I got for you, James. Okay. So the next one is Aurora Rain.
Alrighty.
It's Aurora Rain and then Lady Spitfire.
Wasn't there someone else? I keep having Steve in mind. No? Am I dreaming?
Yeah, yes. Steven said, yes, I got it here. I got my little list here. So like I said, please be patient. We're getting through them. And if you're still here in the chat while we get to your name, we'll do your rating.
Okay, Aurora.
That's right, Michelle. Forgiveness is actually a gift we grant ourselves. Peace, exactly.
Crystal cards. Holy
Oh,
moly.
wow. James, Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you.
You should have done that on PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal works better. But no, this is great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, so are you ready, or you want like me to go first?
I still have 2 to pull.
All right, Aurora Rain. I guess I'll go over the things I got, and then, so I got the broken heart in reverse, the attachments, financial constraints, new beginnings, love, and I got 2 Spirit de la Lune cards. They're both zodiac signs. They're both fire. So we got Leo here, which is the hero, and also Aries, the inspirer. And I don't remember if you have a lot of fire in your chart, or if your ascendant or moon is a fire sign. But obviously, the fire element is prevalent here. Okay, let's see. Well, I actually remember the long time ago, one of the very first readings I ever did for you, you got the broken heart. And we talked about this. And like I said, I remember specific talking about this with you. But I like that it's in reverse, because that tells me that you have overcome a situation that was very, 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 very hard to. And you overcome it. Now, that doesn't mean that you forgot about it. It's still there. You are aware of it, but you overcome that broken heart, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, with the attachment card and the financial constraints next to each other, I feel like there's a certain attachment that you haven't released, that up to this point in your life, you felt like you could never release that attachment because it meant so much to you. But that is, having that attachment is actually causing you, like, a side effect, right? A side effect of that attachment is constantly giving you financial constraints. So maybe the message for these cards for 2020 is to be able to release that attachment, and things will start moving forward with the financial constraint. There's definitely new beginnings for you. Here it says, everything in your life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith to because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Again, I think this is relating to the attachment. Now, you also got the love card. And it says, love is the foundation of our existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and compassion. While love can be beautiful emotion, it is equally form of energy that propels you through life. Now, let me see the chat to see if you respond anything about the fire element. I have intermittent audio issues. I don't know what that means, Scratch.
Crackly sometimes, probably. I don't think it from here on my end.
Well, I don't know. I have my mouse right here, so I don't know, right next to the thing. Okay, so you do have fire in Western. Well, what I'm getting from these 2 cards being a fire element, you know, of course, the Leo, the strength, is kind of like reminding you that you do have the strength to move forward, to release that attachment, right? You got that strength within you, and it's just reminding you that, you know, you got this, you can do that. Yeah, I'm curious to know something here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, see, the Aries card says, be prepared to ride this newfound energy you have. You may feel extra motivated to follow your passion and meet your goals. The fire has been ignited. Flow with this momentum and let the inspirer take the reins. You may feel impatient while it builds the momentum you need, but don't let that discourage you. Focus on the process and you in the process no progress that you are making and let the excitement fuel your drive. And I just got a cold chill. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Aurora. So take it away, Anya.
All righty. Okay. So I got the wisdom card, like Alex said before, in reverse, but I just, go from what I feel. So it looks like you're coming out of the dark place, that you have been in a very dark place. And finally you're coming out of it. And yeah, and it feels love, and it includes love, but that also means that you can feel love again, which you couldn't because you were in such a dark place. And I have the Eight of Swords reversed here, so it looks like that, which is like a cry for help. But um, I see that time is ending too now, which is very good. So that struggle that you're feeling, yeah, like literally dead, people had to pull you out, that time is finally ending for you, that time. And it seems like uh, you need to do a little more on your trust, but this will come. I mean, just take it slow, because this has all to do with what I just showed you, right? Probably there have been people that you needed and that didn't help you when you needed them, but on the other hand, others showed up that you didn't expect. So I think that kind of caused trust issues too. Or you pulled yourself out, yeah. So yeah, that explains probably the trust, that you kind of lost your trust, right, in people. But don't give that up, because like what Anand said to me in the beginning, something else will come along, right? Cut it off. um, because you are out of the dark, and you will be able to love and be loved, and receive it once that little trust issue is overcome. And I feel that is not too much anymore. That's not something you can handle. Because looking at that, it was a shitload that you had to deal with. Really, it really pulled you under, right? So, and here I have the ambition, the artfulness and ambition. Um, so I'm seeing here, for me, that is kind of, yeah, man and woman, of course, right? If you can see, sorry if I play around with the cards. So for me, it seems that there will be, I mean, look at her, right? She's all in her, yep, that's me, and I'm proud of it, right? So this will be you again. And if you're not already, yes, I know. Well, that I didn't know. I know one, but not the other. So, but it will come back to you again, um, even though you don't trust that right now. But it will come back to you. There will be someone, from what I feel, actually, that starts out as a friendship, good friendship support. So there will be something coming once, yeah, this is all over with. So, but this was the worst. That part is over for sure. So yeah, there will be good things coming your way, and especially for what you just mentioned, what you went through. So it will be good. Yeah, but in your case, it's a trust issue.
Maybe that's the attachment, right?
Yeah. And I found it interesting, like for each that we did reading, I got certain words, like the one was boundary, the one was listening, for her it's trust, you know, like keywords.
Right. That's cool. All right. So I hope you enjoy your reading, and we love you too. And yes, I do speak for Anja because I know she does too. um, next is Lady Spitfire. And for some reason, my chat on my phone do not let me back up. So after Lady Spitfire, I know we'll do Steven. And that's all I had left and that I knew. So if you want a reading and you mentioned it before and we haven't got to use, mention it again in the chat because the chat will not let me go back anymore for some reason. But hi, Steve Golden. Happy New Year. So now is Lady Spitfire. If you're still here, yes, you are. Okay, good. So let's do a reading for her.
All right, Lady Spitfire. Maybe after Stephen, if you haven't missed some, maybe we should end it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying has been 2 hours already.
Oh my gosh, it has? Whoa. Time goes flies like crazy on 2020, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's do Lady Spitfire, and next we'll do Steven, and then we'll end it. And we'll do this again, right, Anja? We do this.
Yes, of course.
Not super often, but we do it at least once a month. So we'll be back on. And like I said, I mentioned, if you did not get a reading today, and
perhaps you want a reading too, you get a reading. I thought you were kidding with your parrot.
If you want, like I said, if we didn't get to read you, again, Anja does readings, and if you're interested, email her. Her email is in her description box, or not description, about section on her YouTube channel. And same with me, if you're interested in a full card reading or a Mayan life path astrology reading, please email me, and the email is in the description box. All right.
So you didn't want the reading bottle caps. I thought you were kidding with your parrot. So I figured that correct, right? Okay. Lady Spitfire now.
That's a great intention to put out, Steven. All right, Lady Spitfire, let's do this. Spitfire 2020.
Oh. God, I need more room.
Well, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Just a few cards, not the whole deck. Here, let me shuffle them one more time. Oh, thank you, Aurora. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna, there's 4 cards on the floor, and those are or 5 cards. I guess those are the cards that you will get. Okay. Okay. This card. That's funny. Look, can you see it? Boundaries.
Yeah, Lee, I'm having problems sleeping and I dream weird. And
Goodness.
last night I was just restless.
Yeah, I went to bed at 5 in the morning. And I was not partying or anything. We ended up the live stream. I think it was 1 or 2 o'clock last night on Ransom's channel. And then we started watching some TV series, and it was 5 o'clock. I didn't get up till, I don't know what time was it when I messaged you, Anja. I don't know, like 2 o'clock.
5, I don't know. Yeah, 2, yeah, 2. But this, yeah, I didn't do much either. I talked to Jeremy before I talked to Hayden, and then to Jeremy. We chatted a bit. I watched you on the channel, and nothing like.
Right? That's crazy, Aurora. All right, Lady Spitfire, you have a lot of stuff going on. The card skip. Oh, excuse me,
Huh?
that's my mom.
He always does it.
Mamá, sí estoy haciendo un show, pero ahorita te hablo cuando termine, ¿ok? Bye. She always calls me when I'm doing a show. It's like she knows.
Feels it.
All right, but I was saying, and my ear is itching. So, Lady Spitfire, I don't know if you're having any issues with your ears, but definitely I felt something going on with the ears. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what you got, Anja, but I got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of mixed energy here.
I had to reduce it because I had a few cards falling out.
Yeah, I have a lot of cards, and I'm just gonna go with it. But her tooth, wow. Okay, so Lady Spitfire. I'm just gonna go over with as I see. So you've been dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety. Got the anxiety card. Something has been keeping you up at night. I don't know if it's related to your tooth or not, but definitely something is been keeping you up and stressed about something. You know, at night when you have so many things going on in your head, when you're stressing so much that you don't seem to be able to fall asleep because there's all this mind stuff coming in your head constantly. So yeah, I definitely picked that up, that anxiety that you are having. And I feel like it has to do with something of not being able to move forward or go in the decision or the actions that you want. I got the garden and the gate in reverse. So I feel like that is part of the anxiety. Also, I got 3 cards that go very well together. Again, the strategy, whatever card. Can't say the word. Sorry, there's certain words in English I can't really say well. Then the thinking man and the world. So I feel like these 3 cards is telling you that to be able to release that anxiety, to be able to go through that gate and not being stuck and not being able to do and achieve what you want. Again, just like Alex reading, you need to strategize about how you want to go through certain things. With the thinking man, same. You need to maybe sit down and clear your mind and set the intentions of where you want to go forward, because you do have the world card, which is opportunities and opportunities. So make sure you plan things as much as you can and try to release that anxiety, because it's actually okay. I just got health issues. It's actually causing you health issues. That stress is triggering certain health issues, and I feel like once you being able to release that anxiety, that stress that is holding you back, your health will improve. And maybe it has to do something with boundaries, right? The boundaries card came out. So maybe it's a matter of setting boundaries. And not only, see, this is what I wanted to say earlier when you were talking about boundaries with Alex. It's not about only setting boundaries, but actually following through your boundaries. because it's easy to put boundaries. But when somebody is trying to violate those boundaries, it's easy to just let them, oh, well, maybe next time. No, set your boundaries, stick to them, and don't give in. Like, you're setting boundaries for a reason. Now, I got 4 cards here. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. You got breathe. Excuse me. It says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and out, disconnecting to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. It's the connection between the inside and out, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. Sorry. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Then just ask. And there's, again, I feel like this is part of the synchronicity kind of stuff. I have a feeling that either you have been receiving spirit messages with feathers, or you will be receiving feathers, synchronicities. You'll be walking and there's this beautiful feather in front of you. That is the message from spirit. So do pay attention to that. Like I said, I don't know if you already experienced that, or keep an eye for definitely feathers. I'm getting feathers. So yes, there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up from the divine source, your loved ones, friends and guides, angels and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. Then intuitive nudges. Maybe your third eye is opening more. Intuition is the language of the soul. We're all born aware with profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts that we possess, which keep us connected to our higher selves. And last is choices. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that is inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outer world. And I feel like, again, that is talking about boundaries. All right, I'm done. Your turn, Anja.
All right. Okay. What I have here is that you will have to make a decision of some sort. This is actually a contract here. So, but it doesn't have to be necessarily a contract of written form. It could be some affair, something that you need to take care of that you have been kind of procrastinating with, that you really didn't want to because it makes you feel uncomfortable. But actually, to take care of these affairs, that will actually free you. So, again, like Alex before, you have the Fool. If you take care of these affairs, it will free you. So here's the risk that we talked about before. We have to take a risk in order sometimes to find out, hello, am I by myself here? So don't be scared to take that risk, because if you look at here it's all like really it's beautiful. Like it's like an island. I see it, right? So don't be scared of the choices that you have to make. And also I have the 10 of coins, which is roses. For me, roses are the emotions. So oh Anna, lost connection. I'm by myself. La la la. So I see roses as emotions, right? And this means, yeah, it's 10. Correct, 10. So roses are, yeah, our emotions. So and roses help us also to pamper our emotions. Like if you burn an incense or oil or take a bath, they kind of put us in this womb of comfort. So that tells me that works with the boundaries Anna talked about. So you need to put your emotions in this womb. You know, you need to take care of your beautiful emotions here, of your beautiful roses. You know, there's so many. It's beautiful here what you have inside, and you need to protect that with this in this womb and with these boundaries. I'm not saying build up a wall, but take care of your you know, of your feelings. Don't let others stomp on you. So, and what I have here is Mother Earth and the heart healing. So, also for you, as with everyone else, um, yeah, nature is the biggest healer, the best healer. So, and the heart healing goes also with this one, right? For you, maybe what can help you is the pine tree or the willow tree to help you with grief or anxieties and all. And also, I feel that there is an issue with self-worth, self-esteem, kind of like. So, but just don't, you're really beautiful, right? And and you will get there, you know. For you, it's important the heart healing, which you can only do with the boundaries. If you don't set up boundaries, people will constantly hurt you, right? They will step on your emotions. So, but there comes a time when you've done that, you know, see, here's the fence, the borders, and there's you. It's like, kind of like, yeah, you know, can't touch this. So, and this is when you can get really into your power again. But it's very important that you take care of yourself. And now I don't know how to get Anna in. I have no idea. So, what am I gonna do, Anna? So, ladies, I have been debating on a huge decision on whether I need to get away from here and go collect myself and thoughts away as an bareback courses or something. Yeah, that's excellent, Lady Spitfire. That goes here with Mother Earth, right? So definitely some outside activities, not activation activities. So, but now Anna is gone. What am I gonna do without Anna? Let me see if she texted me maybe on the other phone. No. Uh-oh. I'm gonna text Anna quick. Sorry. Because I don't know if I can even end that. No, a Dr. Philip inspired kind of place. Oh, there you are again. I was freaking out. So
Hello,
that resonates with you.
Anja.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm back. I lost internet at my house. I'm using my phone, and I'm using the
The 420.
420 how do you call it, office,
the studios, man.
the
Come on
studio
now.
here. I apologize that I don't even know, but I think I finished giving my reading to Lady Spitfire and you were doing hers, correct?
What?
You finished doing Lady Spitfire?
Yeah, I just did. So your confidence will come back, lady. Trust me. And I had the same. I had just to let you know, I had the roses where we know they kind of put us in a fluffy feeling in a womb, and that shows me boundaries. So, and she needs heart healing too. So
I lost. I don't have the ability to see the chat, so you're gonna have to help me here. And some just got me my cards. Thank you.
I'm a lovely assistant.
Yeah, he's a lovely assistant here. But yeah, I apologize for that mishap. But let's go ahead and, like I said, Anja, I can't read the chat, so let me know if anything pops there. And I'm glad you were able to stay on while my internet got a little hiccup there.
Because I'm not the host, right?
Or you're like, where'd she go?
I'm like, mommy.
Now that you set up, the internet's back on.
Oh, of course. So he just said that the internet is back on. But let's just finish this this live stream on my phone, and then yeah. So let's just do Stephen last. And yeah, I apologize for this. I mean, it's out of my hands, really.
Yeah, you better apologize 300 times now.
That's Ransom, as you guys can see.
My big head's in here. All right. No, I was gonna say use that mouse. You can join with the Zoom if you want. Right
there. Mr. Ransom, he gets a private reading later.
All right, so Stephen, let's see.
Okay.
The full. That's funny because I'm sorry. No. So Ransom's. I guess he was watching us, and on his computer, he's showing you're showing the card. The full card is delayed on his computer.
Oh.
So, and it's funny because the full that's him. That's his card in the tarot. So. All right, for Stephen.
Okay.
Is he still in the chat? Since
yeah,
I can't.
He's still there. I saw him. Right, Stephen, you ready? Ready, Freddy? Yeah, just saw him 2 sentences behind here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see.
Wanna?
Huh?
No, Stephen. I just, yeah, here he is.
Okay.
I was just saying because I saw him a second ago. Okay.
Very interesting. All right.
Yo.
Feel weird being in the 420 office.
Oh, I didn't know, Stephen.
Ah! All right. I have flying cards here. Thank you. Okay. So you want me to go first, Anja, or?
Yeah, I'm still.
All right, Stephen. I have So the first 4 cards I got: walking away in reverse, contract, financial constraints, and a man holding a coin. So here I see that you, all right, what's going on with this?
Nothing.
No, I meant to say what's going on with this because I feel like there's a theme in these readings tonight. The theme of walking away, of moving forward, not being stuck, right? And I think it's the same with you, Stephen. Walking away in reverse to me means that you haven't moved on from a situation. You've been stuck. And I don't think it's because you can move forward. I think it's because you choose not to move forward. But I feel like this card is encouraging you to go ahead and start this new year, the 2020, with finally leaving that in the past and be able to move forward. There is kind of, so this is kind of opposite, right? You got financial constraints in one hand, and you get the man holding a coin. So I feel like 2020 maybe might start a little rough with some financial issues, some things that maybe you need to take care of financially. But the good news, when this card comes up, it can represent you or a male influence that might be able to help you out, like a male person that is gonna help you maybe clear out some debt, or maybe invest on something for you, or in some way being helpful financially. So now there will be contracts coming your way. This can be, I don't know if you're married or not, or if you're in a relationship or not, but this could mean a relationship. If you are in a relationship, this could mean that you guys will be taking the next step, like being more serious about the relationship. That is ransom hacking into my computer. Yeah, definitely ransom. Sorry, I got distracted there. But also this can mean maybe new job opportunities for you. Maybe you'll be getting that job that you've been working so hard to get, or your dream job, or, that kind of thing. Now, you do need to pay attention to your dream. You got the dream talk card, and this is what it says. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It is one of many ways in which soul and those here in spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So I don't know if you've been having kind of intense dreams, but definitely there's messages there for you. And the last cards I got was strength, productivity, and reflect. You guys can see it very well. So yeah, again, with this strength card, I think it goes very well with this walking away in reverse. I feel like the strength is encouraging you to move forward, that you can do it, and actually start doing things. Start setting up, making plans to be able to achieve those things. And definitely the last message for 2020 is to reflect on your life.
Yeah.
And I am done.
Someone is with your name in the chat.
I know, he's in my computer, so I'm actually gonna leave here and I'm gonna join back again on my computer. So go ahead and take it away, Anja. I'll be back.
Okay. So here comes me now. So from what I'm getting here is that your I don't want to call it ego, but that you got hurt by, yeah, I would say by almost like backstabbing, you know, but it's reversed. So you're coming out of this situation, or you are aware of that situation. So, but it kind of like really did something to your balance, to your male side of the energy. And I'm seeing here, you see here the two ravens. It's the Four of Cups, cups, not cops, the cups. But they're looking away. They're not looking at each other. They're looking away. So, and it doesn't, because it's both, right? Right, above and below again. So it doesn't matter where you look, you cannot avoid that situation. You have to deal. I feel maybe you're even avoiding to deal with the pain. So, but there's no way around it. You need to look at it. Other than that, there will be no going forward for you. And you're stopping yourself from this here, the 10 of Wands. That's like the fulfillment. That's like, you know, you're in a fire. This is like the end of the road, in a good term. So this is blocking yourself to get to this. So and what we have is the shadow. So again, it's, you need to do something about an emotional aspect that you have been avoiding. So you need to do the shadow work. So whatever that is that really stabbed a knife in you, I mean, that situation has passed, but you are still not letting it go. You know, you're avoiding it. You're trying. It almost feels to me like you try to make look something good, even though it isn't. That's how what it feels for me. So to do the shadow work, you have the strength, but don't feel like you cannot ask for help to do that. Okay. So yeah, I feel you might maybe need a bit, but you could be like an excellent teacher. You have a lot of knowledge for some reason. Not for some reason, that sounded wrong. I mean, you got a lot of knowledge. You actually know that, but still you're not like, no, not touching that. But I can tell you, Stephen, that's not worky. You got to. And so, and here I got the poetry. So, but for me, again, it feels like you're making something look good that isn't looking good, if I make any sense. So you really need to get to it and do the shadow work. I really want to pull one more card for you. Yeah, it seems like you're punishing yourself with that. So you really need to get out of this, because there is something really good growing in you, like that you can actually help others with down the road. Some kind of gift, but whatever it is, you need to let that go. You need to confront it. You know it's there, so you got to do it. That was it.
You gotta do it.
Do it.
Do it, do it. But I hope that resonates with you, Stephen, and we hope that is helpful in any kind of way. So we've been on for quite long. So again, if we miss you, we apologize. We'll try to get you next time. Anja will be back again. She's a constant guest on my channel. So don't worry, she'll be back on doing readings with me some other time. Again, if you like a full reading from Anja, contact her, and same with me. If you like a full reading from me, email me. What else? In closing, do you want to say anything else, Anja?
Well, yeah. I mean, I just want to say that I'm very grateful that I've met you, Anna, and everyone else down the road, like Sue, Scratchy, and yeah, Jeremy, of course, who's probably sleeping, bozo. And yeah, it's just when I look back, like the past 3 years, how that all started with me catching a live stream on a New Year's night, because
Oh, wow, the cycle.
I'm not the party chick really. So I was lying in bed, clipping through
I
you.
actually remember that, Anja.
Remember that, right? And I think that's how we started chatting. And
I think that was the Leak project.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, I remember. There's certain things I remember really good, and some others that they're just somewhere in my mind, lost in some archive. Whatever. I can't talk.
You know James, right? He was like a brother to me, and yeah, Cynthia and Alex, and well, all of them. If I don't mention your name now, don't feel like I don't care.
Left out.
I can't count. So yeah, and it's just amazing how that all went after you let go. Shit, literally after really break free, and it's just amazing how it went there. And I mean, still it was a long 3 years with ups and downs, but it's just like, look at all of, how where we are now, what we do. And I mean, not talking YouTube here only, I mean, I'm talking
right, no, in general. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Time it's is I feel like, even though I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's been 3 years, but it has. But it has.
No, it doesn't feel like it.
And yeah, like you were saying earlier, if you will ask, somebody will tell you, oh, in 3 years you're gonna be doing this and that on YouTube, or your life will be this and that, you'll be like, yeah, okay. Sure.
I'm the one actually that runs away from a camera. Every time I see a camera, it's like, go away. So,
yeah. And and actually doing YouTube has helped me a lot. And I talked about this before. I have fear of public speaking. I don't do very well speaking in public, and that was a fear of mine, and it has gotten much better since I've been doing YouTube. But yeah, it's been amazing years, like you said, getting to know people that you will never imagine being friends with. I never thought I would be best friends with a witch in Canada.
Right?
So, but no, yes, definitely. And I'm looking forward for this 2020 and for so many adventures and roller coaster rides that the universe will send our way. And I wish you all many, many blessings. And yes, we're here.
Keep confident, keep going, like really just push it out.
Yes. And there's nothing wrong with feeling uncomfortable, because if you are not feeling uncomfortable, you ain't growing. So as much as it sucks, I know it sucks feeling uncomfortable, but it has its benefit. So I hope you guys enjoy our readings for our first readings of 2020. And again, thank you so much, Anja, for doing this with me. It's been a pleasure. And we will see you guys very soon. We love all of you in the chat. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Everyone. Love you.